Welcome to the Prem review video. Back again. What a weekend it was. It was a very, I know those predictions were awful because this weekend just didn't go how I expected at all. I don't think anybody really expected how this weekend went in terms of maybe score lines or who even scored and how people played and stuff like that. But we'll get into that. So, let's just get straight into it. We're just going to talk straight about Arsenal versus Spurs. That literally just happened about an hour or two time of this recording. Honestly, it was an alright game. You know what I'm saying? It was an alright game. Arsenal got the win. As I said they would. I think I predicted 2-1, but I think so. But they won 1-0. Gabriel had over the Saka assist. Saka just keeps doing it. Keeps getting GA, man. Had a pretty alright game, but he's doing his thing, man. But Arsenal with the win, that's huge for them. Huge for Arsenal. They need that. They needed that win because they have Man City coming up next away from home. Now that's gonna be a big test because they won that last season, I believe. We're gonna draw, but they need to win this time. If they can beat Man City at home, then that's when we'll know if they're serious. You know what I'm saying? Especially without Odegaard, because I don't think Odegaard will be available for that game. So, and then and they have to play Atalanta next week, I believe, as well. So it's gonna be it's an insane week for Arsenal and insane week for Arsenal fans. So I don't wish y'all luck, but but yeah. Into Spurs now though. Spurs they're not looking that good. I'll be honest. Spurs are looking very mid. I don't know what's going on. I really don't know what to say. Certain players are still playing decent. Like Vimy Van de Ven is still playing well, and down studying. That's really it, to be honest. Pedro Porro, I guess, is playing decent. Udogi, their defense is playing decently, crazily enough, but they're still not doing the best in the rest of the midfield. Is not good enough right now. Attack especially. Oh my days, Brennan Johnson today. Oh my god, bro. £50 million for Brennan Johnson. You could have fed families. You could have fed generations with the £50 million he spent on Brennan Johnson. My God, why would they do that? And then Timo Werner on the bench as well to bring on. Why would I don't know why Tottenham did this, but it's the Hotspur. You know what I'm saying? It's the Spurs syndrome, man. They do this all the time, but. I'm just talking about he's going to win something. He always wins something in his second season. So it's for sure that he's going to win something. I rate the confidence. So, I guess we'll have to see what happens. There's a lot of competitiveness in the cups, in the league and stuff like that. So it's going to be interesting to see how they do through the season. But yeah, man, we have to play them next coming up soon. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, on to the next. I'm just going to talk about my team again. I'm just going to talk about the main games this weekend. So yeah, Man United, 3-0 win. Okay, guys. Okay, 3-0 win. I'll take it. I didn't think we would lose to Southampton. I was just saying in the last video, it would be like us to lose to Southampton, but really and truly, they're not good. That team is really not good. So I don't, even how bad we are, we're not that bad that we're gonna lose to Southampton. And that proved in that game. Rashford got a goal. They actually scored a goal. I know, crazy. 189 days he hasn't scored. That's crazy. But anyways, Ahmad played really well. I love Ahmad, by the way. I have a shirt. He's a good player, guys. I think he's actually going to explode this season. I think he's going to get a nice little, maybe a 15-20 goal season, which is pretty good, Zerski was very good as well. Still needs to work on the finishing a bit, but I think that would just come with time. His all-round play has been nice, especially versus Southampton. That was very nice. Who else? Garnacho scored. And then with his arrogance posting on Twitter, posting an hourglass, oh, it's my time. And, relax, buddy. Chill out, buddy. Nobody wants you starting games, okay? You need to keep coming off the bench because when you start games, you're awful every single time. You scored 4 goals as a starter since you've been playing for Manchester United. So 4 goals in 3 years as a starter is kind of crazy. So you need to relax, pipe down, buddy. But good goal to be fair. Who else scored for us? It's Rashford. De Ligt, yes, De Ligt with the first goal for the club. The big man, he was very good as well. He was solid at the back. But to actually talk about the game, to get over all the happiness of winning and stuff, which is great. But I'm not gonna lie, before Onana saved that penalty, we were getting it was bad. We were playing so badly. That penalty literally changed the entire game. Our players got confidence. We're oh yeah, we scored, we saved the penalty. It's time to go and do some shit. But before that we saw what we normally see from United this season. Just everything wrong. We were just getting opened up at every opportunity. on the transition every 2 seconds. If Southampton could finish their dinner, they could have wrapped up that game 2-3-0 maybe in that period. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, no over exaggeration, it was that bad. So I'm glad that we somehow turned it around and got the win. I'll take the 3 points, especially with the games that we have coming up. We needed those 3 points. And we have Barnsley as well in the cup on Tuesday, I believe. So hopefully get some confidence from that game as well, and then go into Crystal Palace away and see how that goes. I mean, Crystal Palace don't even look too good, to be honest. Like, their defense looks very badly right now. I don't know. Like, a lot of the teams from last season are not looking as good this season so far. I don't know what that is. I don't know if maybe they're fatigued or maybe they haven't got into gear yet. But I mean, it's only 4 game weeks in, so I say, like, give teams until game week 10 to really see who's, like, serious or not serious. You know what I'm saying? That's just why I like to do. I don't know about y'all, but yeah. 3-0 win for Manchester United. Good 3 points. You know, yeah, we move. No. We talk about Chelsea. Chelsea won 1-0 against Bournemouth. It was actually a good game. I actually enjoyed that game. I won't even lie. Sancho came on. He was very good. He came on at halftime. He was brilliant the entire half. Like, it makes me sad. You know, I wish he worked out at my club. Obviously, he wasn't the best time at United. You know, he fell out with Ten Hag, and Ten Hag sent him to the mountains, and then brought him back, and then it fell out again. And it just wasn't working, man. You know, but I still think he's a quality player. Chelsea are gonna get him for 25 million. That's a steal, in my opinion. He got an assist for the goal. Nkunku, my boy, I love Nkunku, by the way. He scored a goal. The winning goal, actually. And yeah, that's a great win for Chelsea, actually. It's a really good win for Chelsea, because a lot of people would say, hey, Chelsea against Bournemouth away. Bournemouth for a decent team, decent at home. They would say, hey, Chelsea are not going to win this based on what we've seen for the last 2 seasons. And hey, they did it. And it's still a case of where I was saying in the last video, Chelsea have too many players that either have potential or are quality to just be bad. I just don't see how we were bad. Like, Neto didn't have a good game, you're bringing on Sancho. Like, Palmer's not having a good game, you're bringing on Nkunku. Like, João Felix. Like, it's too much going on. Like I'm not gonna call Mudryk. Mudryk is shit. He's just there in it. Like, man, he's there for the 80th, coming on the 80th minute. Maybe get a goal here and there, starting the cup games, and that's his role in it. But yeah, it's just too much quality to be absolutely dreadful. So I don't see how they don't, like, just finish at least in the top 6. At least, like, that's bare minimum with that squad. You have to. You know, based on what happened last. And they have to win the Conference League. You have to win the Conference League. If you don't win the Conference League with the teams that are in there, with the squad that you have, that's embarrassing. Like, it actually is embarrassing. I won't even lie. So that's what's up with Chelsea right now. Now we go into my favorite part of this video. Liverpool. No. Two things here. I predicted them to win 5-0. You know? I apologize, Nottingham. I apologize. I thought you, man, were going to come here and just bend over for Liverpool because they're at home, they're in form, they're doing their thing, you know? But y'all showed resilience, you know? You came out there with a game plan, you know, and executed perfectly. You didn't start any wingers, all midfielders. Dominguez on the right, I believe, and then it was Chris Wood up front, Morgan Gibbs White, and Elliot Anderson on the left as well. So you set up a flat midfield, sat back, so took all the pressure, kept it 0-0, brought on your Langa and Cho, and both of them combining for the goal made a difference. Hit them on the transition, boom, 1-0 win. It was perfect. I'm so happy for you. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm glad that I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm so glad. Now, Liverpool, how are you gonna lose to Nottingham at home, guys? Like, after 55, look, I have to say it right here, 55 years. I'm just gonna put it right here, just to show y'all what I mean, how crazy that is. 55 years you haven't lost to Nottingham at home. And then here comes the bald man, you know, all these bald managers, man. Why there's so many freaking bald managers in the league? But Arnold Slaughter, whatever his name is, comes in, and boom, you lose. You're breaking records like Ten Hag. You're trying to be like Ten Hag. You don't want to be like, well, I mean, if you want to be like Ten Hag, that's okay. I don't have a problem with that. If your manager wants to be just like him, that's great for me. And that's great for everyone in the league, because y'all don't win anything with that, you know? Well, you might a cup here and there, which you do every season. But you're not going to do well in the league, so you could be like Ten Hag all you want, Mr. Ball guys, bald Dutch managers. But anyways, yeah, man, great win for Nottingham. Tough loss for Liverpool. They play AC Milan now next in the Champions League. Now, that's a tough game, you know. I'm not going to talk about the other leagues or whatever right now, because, you know, but AC Milan did win their last game 4-0 and stuff, so they're looking good. So I don't know. I don't know Liverpool. You know, it could be peak. You know, you can go to Milan and get absolutely stuffed. You know, Rafael Leao is there. You know what I'm saying? He's ready for Trent. You know, Trent, you better be ready for what's coming. Okay? Remember I said this, guys. Trent better be ready for what's coming. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, shit sucks for Liverpool, man. We have to go and obviously talk about boring Man City. God, Man City. God. I don't know what to say about at this point about the one and the only Terminator Erling Haaland. I don't know what to say anymore, dog. Like, it's actually getting out of hand. Like, he has more goals himself than every team in the Prem individually has. No, I didn't say players. I said teams. You're telling me this one man has scored more goals than every team in the Prem individual? That's crazy, dog. That's actually mad. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. That's some crazy shit, dog. So I gotta just respect it, man. I don't want to, but like, how can I not? You know, he just lost his friend and came and still played the game. I was back the brace, quick brace. You know, boom, done. Game, 3 points. He's a bagsman. You know what I'm saying? He's a bagsman. I don't know if they play next week in the champs. I believe they do. Like that matters, but they're probably gonna win anyway. But yeah, we don't have to talk too much about Man City. They got their win. Haaland scored again. Boring shit, man. You know, move on. We have Jean Durant FC. That's what I have to say, because this guy has been on fire this season coming off the bench. I don't even think he started this season, just keeps coming off the bench and scoring bang. The goal that he scored versus Everton. Oh my God. Like, I was watching the game. I see, you know, the pass, and I'm just like, there's no way. Like, he's just gonna, you know, run with the ball, maybe pass it off. He says, nah, I'm just gonna ras it. He just went, shoot that shit right in the top left corner with his, I think that's his weak foot as well, which is crazy. His ball striking is actually insane. That's actually crazy. Like, I won't even lie. Like, to have that in your squad, that ball striking ability is just wow. He's 20 years old as well, by the way. So goal for him. 2 goals for Watkins as well. I'm pretty sure I predicted Watkins to score this game, and he'll get up to speed now. Because I don't think he had a choice really. Home game. You have Champions League coming up against young boys. You got to be in form, man. You got to put the ball in the back of the net. So he's done that. And they have a good win for Villa after Everton again were leading the game. Again, they were leading the game 2-0 and lost 3-2 in the end. Again, Everton, you guys are just shit, man. Like, what's up, guys? Like, what's going on with you guys? Like, you keep leading games and then losing them. Like, what are you doing? I don't care what happens to y'all, but damn. But yeah, good win for Villa. Good 3 points for them. And oof, yeah, man. Upsets here, kind of, I guess. I mean, Brighton drew 0-0 at home to Ipswich. I mean, that's good for Ipswich. Good draw there for them. Disappointing for Brighton. There was Fulham versus West Ham, a nice 1-1 draw, taking away my clean sheet. Thanks, Danny Ings. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want that clean sheet anyway, you know? No, none of us wanted that clean sheet anyway, so... yeah, thanks, Danny Ings. And then we have Crystal Palace as well. I was talking about them earlier. I don't know what's going on with them. They were so good when Glasner came in. Attacking football, defending well, doing their thing, no matter who they played against. And then this season, it's been so lackluster and underwhelming. That's just the best way to put it. Eze's been not as good. Why is he not on penalties, by the way? Like FPL gods. Like, what's wrong with y'all? Like, we needed the points this weekend. The one opportunity, we're like, yeah, Eze's not going to play. He's going to get this penalty, and you give it to Matata. Like, Eze, come on, my brother. Like, brother, come on. I know I called you Mandem FC last week. It's just a joke, bro. You didn't have to take it seriously, man. Like, come on, man. Like, there's no need for that, bro. But yeah, Eze Banks again. Crystal Palace draw 2-2 with Leicester. That's another good draw for Leicester. I mean, maybe Leicester are not as bad as we're thinking, you know what I'm saying? Maybe. You never know. I mean, again, I'm going to give everything till game week 10 to really see where things are, but maybe they're not, you know. We'll see, man. But yeah, Crystal Palace, they got to fix up. They play Man United next. So Newcastle just won their game against Wolves 2-1. Harvey Barnes, screamer. My word, because that guy, yeah, that was a good goal. They were 1-0 down, and they came back on 2-1. Good win for them, and disappointing for Wolves, but not much really to talk about there, to be honest. So I'll just end the video. It's a bit of a quick one, guys. You know, I just wanted to get the review out for y'all. I may be doing Champions League. I might have to do a Champions League as well, like preview as well. I'm probably gonna post it the day after y'all see this video. I'm thinking about doing that. So hopefully I'll see you guys then. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next video.